NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from SoFi. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, L.A.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
That's the gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return from the end zone, here's Britton Covey. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts now. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. In motion, the tight end Uzama. On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A run with Dobbins. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 17-yard line.
First carry for Gus Edwards. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end Disley. And he will score. Will Disley. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. The throw on the run is complete. Inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now here's 2nd and goal. Pistol here for Herbert. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
With the score, Chargers 14, Eagles nothing.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This one is going to be picked off. It's James Bradbury.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now it's Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by their rookie corner.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole.
And he's into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. Now Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's first and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. It is third and 10. Herbert to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Score, Chargers 21, Eagles nothing.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. His drive will start on the ground, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down, and that brings up fourth down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here's first down. On play action, Hurts. And he'll be taken down. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.